What's up, everybody? Welcome to a special episode of Intermissions. I have a special guest today. As always, tell us who you are.
Hey. Hi, everybody. My name is Amy Thornton, and I am one of the staff members here with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Super excited to be here with you today, Troy.
Come on now, who are you married to?
So I am married to, I think you called him the legend the other day, Zenon Thornton. He's our area director, and it's a joy to get to do ministry together.
Absolutely. I wanted to call him Z the whole interview, but I forgot to mention his nickname in the beginning, so I kept going back to Zenon. So he goes by Z.
Yeah.
She does not go by A, even though she's an A. So, hey, tell us a little bit about your sports background growing up.
Yeah, as long as I can remember, sports was a part of our life. I have an older brother, 3 years older than me, and he got right into baseball, football. So when I was little, watching him, my dad coached. We pretty much played every sport. As soon as I could get out on the field, I did. So I don't know if you know this, but baseball was my first sport.
No way.
Yeah.
Come on now.
So I did it all. I did t-ball and then pee-wees, minors, played a little bit in the majors
That's
for a
awesome.
while. Yeah, so baseball was my first sport.
Did you ever talk trash to the boys?
Well, no, but they didn't always love it.
Really?
Actually, yeah.
'Cause you were
I
better
found
than
out
them.
that later. I didn't know. I just went and did the thing. But I found out later they didn't totally love having girls on their team. In fact, in the majors, there was 3 girls. One was a pitcher on another team, and then on our team we had 2 girls. I was first base and she was second.
Okay.
So I don't know if they loved that or not, but we had a lot of fun.
In my experience, the girls that I played with growing up in the Little League days, they were always some of the best players. No, I'm not kidding you.
It was fun.
Yeah, so you were probably one of the best players out there.
Well, I don't know about that, but it was fun. We had a good time. But yeah, sports honestly has really been the center of my family growing up. My brother and I pretty much did all the sports and tried them all out. And ended up volleyball and tennis ended up being my main sports in high school. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Explain to me the word love in tennis.
Okay, so it's basically 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they call it love?
I don't know. I should probably look that up. I don't know, but yeah, it's
I've
just
always been
0.
curious about that. Like, why do you guys call it love? Just say 40-0.
Exactly. No, I
40
know.
love.
Took
There
a
probably
while.
is something behind it.
I know, there is. I should probably look that up sometime.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
All right, talk about your role with faith and how it's put out in your life in regards to just athletics.
Yeah, so I wish that I could say that at an early age, faith was the center of our sports experience. But honestly, sports was the center of what we did. And quite honestly, what I would say was our lowercase g, God. It was the center of what we did. However, the Lord redeems like he does, but it was through a faith organization very similar to FCA, Athletes in Action, that my brother came to know the Lord at Montana State. He was there on a football scholarship, and he came back and shared the truth of the gospel, who Jesus is, what he did for us. And so those were where some seeds were planted. My parents did take us to church early on before we moved to Tri-Cities. So I have a little bit there. And then my brother's pouring in the truth of the gospel. And once again, I wish I could say that at that moment I accepted. But it was down a ways, few years later, when I really surrendered to the truth and was ready to have him Lord of my life.
That's awesome. I love that story, though, how your brother was impacted.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And he shared it with you. That's super cool.
Yeah, in fact, he came back that next summer and he shared it with all of my friends here. He shared the gospel. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Right outside, right in our backyard. He'd invite them all over and share. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
We got to get him on here.
Yes, yeah.
He'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
What are some of your favorite moments of playing sports throughout your journey?
Yeah. Well, I love a team sport. So tennis is, if you're playing singles, obviously it's just you. I loved playing doubles. I got the opportunity to play some college tennis at Central Washington. And in collegiate tennis, you get to play both. You get to play singles and doubles. Okay. So that was fun. So I always loved the team aspect. While tennis was probably my most intense sport during high school, volleyball is the one that I had the most fun in because it's a team sport. So I love team. both on the field, off the field. I just think it's important. We're better together, and just that support. So just the team camaraderie, hanging out, the fellowship, all of that. Probably my moment that I remember, it's a baseball moment, actually. I was in the minors, and I got up, bases were loaded, and I hit a grand slam.
No way!
Yeah. It was pretty fun. And that was, I didn't know it, but there were two major coaches that were down watching, and after that, they pulled me up.
That is awesome. Did you bat flip them?
No.
And just stare the pitcher down?
No. I think I took off running. I probably didn't even know I could jog around.
Oh, that's so cool. Grand slam. Man, I have never hit a grand slam.
Okay.
See, you're better than me. See, that's why girls should play baseball. You guys are better than us.
Oh, there you go. I did move to softball after a while, middle school, which was pretty cool, but nothing compared to what those athletes do. We were slow pitch. I watched the fast pitch.
Oh, man.
They're amazing.
They're so much fun to watch.
Oh my goodness.
They're so talented.
Incredible. So talented.
Yeah. One of my favorite sports to watch on TV is the fast pitch World Series.
Oh, I know. It's incredible.
Those girls are amazing athletes.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Well, let's talk some FCA.
Okay.
All right. We got you got your favorite sign in here. Got the logo. So give a shout out to them. How did you first get involved with FCA, which is Fellowship of Christian Athletes? Yeah.
So my niece, Hannah, when she was in high school several years ago, she was asked to speak at Fields of Faith, which is an event that we do for FCA. And I was like, wow, this is really cool, hearing these athletes share and merging with their faith. And then, so that was when the first experience. And then my husband, Zenon, was invited to maybe come on staff with FCA. At the time, he was doing a sports media business and was already in the schools connecting with the coaches and administrators.
God was planting seeds.
Totally.
So cool.
And so it was just a natural fit. I mean, we both, when he was approached, like, we just knew, like, okay, yeah, this is it. And I was, at the time, teaching and counseling at Bethlehem Lutheran. So I, before coming on staff, that's what I did. I was stay-at-home mama, which I love. My kids, my families, everything. And then I got to go back and teach and counsel at the school that they were at.
That's awesome.
When Zenon came on staff, I knew right away that there would be a time when I would come on staff as well. I kind of thought it would be a couple of years out. We got to go to camp together a couple months after he'd come on staff, and FCA Camp is an incredible experience, but my whole family got to go. And it was the next year at camp where I just felt the Lord really impress upon my heart that I can do this not just 1 week out of the year, but the whole year round. And the Lord completely restored and redeemed areas of my life, and then I'm able to share and use that through FCA. So it's been incredible. That's
awesome. That's awesome. Share with us a moment you've seen or experienced through your leadership where you've seen FCA impact a coach or athlete's life.
Yeah, oh gosh, it's hard to even say just one.
Say them all.
Yeah, no, it's incredible because there's this like light bulb moment that goes off when these athletes and these coaches are like, okay, I love my sport, and a lot, it's a lot of what they do. It's in their routine, their schedules, their trainings, lots of resources poured into it. It's like that moment where, I can love my sport and I can love Jesus, and then I get to infuse him in the middle. Then I get to start using that platform as a kingdom experience and opportunity. Like, you see them almost like literally come alive